Hello guys, this is Aerator Force, and today I want to present my new center build. It's a Jokic type build, a build that is mainly playable, or I would play it mainly on 5v5 game modes, so in the rec or in 5v5 Pro-Am. It's a very versatile build, a build that can do a little bit of everything on the court and is especially very useful because it can score from everywhere. It can score inside, has elite contact dunks, standing contact dunks, and it can shoot the three-pointer, but is also deadly from the mid-range, and of course also has post game, and also has very good playmaking, can also dribble a little bit, and of course also everything you need on defense. So leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and let's dive right into it. So handedness, we'll go right hand. Jersey number, let's go number 15 for Nikola Jokic. And now here the build is a center build, of course, and the height is 7'1". The weight is 241 pounds, and here if we max the wingspan out, it's we have a 74 three-point shot, but we will go to 7'6" because we want that 86 mid-range. I will show you later why. Here, so close shot, we will leave it for now. The driving layup is an 80. Why exactly 80? At 78 you get the Nikola Jokic layup package, which is very nice, especially for the floaters, and at 80 you get Slithery on silver and Hall of Fame Pro Touch, which I think is super nice, and I think that layups are very underrated, and at this height especially they are super cheap. Like the driving layup rating somehow is very cheap, so I decided to put that on M80 instead of investing a lot in my driving dunk. The driving dunk, however, is at 65, so 65 is enough to get a lot of nice driving dunk packages to get combined with the standing dunk and the Dwight Howard package, but also the athletic hangs of one, the best layup package, driving dunk package in the game, or the best budget driving dunk package in the game. So that's enough. Standing dunk, we will put that to a 90. Why exactly 90? At 90 you get the elite, you get precision dunker on gold, and you get the elite standing dunk packages. Normally I would, or a month ago I thought that you would have to go to 92 in order to get fast switch on gold, but a test from, I think it was 2K Toots or 2K Labs, found out that fast switch basically is pretty non-functional, unfortunately, so I made that mistake on my previous center builds. So standing dunk at 90, and the post control we will put this to 85. At 85 you get unpluckable on silver, but most importantly, combined with 86 mid-range, you get post fade phenom on Hall of Fame. So now here at 82 you get catch and shoot on gold. At 83 you get blinders on silver. At 84 you get silver deadeye. At 85 silver whistle down here, which is a super underrated and super nice badge. And at 86 you get open looks on gold, and you get post fade phenom on Hall of Fame. So super nice. Investing in this mid-range shot with this type of build, I think it's definitely worth it, and it's also super fun. I've had so much fun playing with this build the last couple of weeks. And what I really appreciate on a build like this is that I really can score out of the dribble, for example, here in the mid-range or after the cut, because I get here Midi Magician on gold that's at 84, which I think is a super nice badge. So 86, we will max out the 3-point shot, and the free throw we will put it to 80. Why exactly 80? You get 3 points on silver, which is a very nice badge. And yeah, I think free throws are a bit difficult, to be honest, this year, so I wanted to invest more in my free throw on my new build. The pass accuracy, we'll put it to 92 for break starter on gold. And now here, the ball handle is at 57. If you put that to 60, you get nice dribbling animations, and at 62 you get big driver, and now you get big driver combined with the speed with ball at 40 and the acceleration down there. But since it's super cheap, here the speed with ball, I will show it later also, is super cheap. Ball handle and speed with ball on builds like this are super cheap, and I really know how to use it after the pop, especially to dribble inside and to get the easy floater, the Nikola Jokic floater. By the way, you also get the Domantas Sabonis layup package if you are starter 3, which is insane. It's just the best layup package in the game. It's especially for builds, or it's only available for builds above 610. So if you are starter 3, I would highly recommend you this build, because you get the super nice Sabonis layer package. So here, interior defense, I put that to 61. I'm not the main pick and roll defender with this build, so I invested more in I maxed out my perimeter defense. It also affects your lateral quickness. They changed that now. And the block, multiple tests found out that the best threshold for the block rating is the bronze anchor level. So here at 78, at 77 you get bronze anchor, and at 78 combined with vertical you get silver chase down. So that's the best rating for me. And since I'm the center and I'm on the pick and roll, I wanted my offensive rebound pretty high on this one, and the defensive rebound at a decent level at 83. And normally 71 builds have a speed rating of 60. I'm even faster. I get 62 speed with this build, and I still get the gold brick wall and the Hall of Fame box out beast. I also get here back down Punisher on gold with the and immovable enforcer on gold. So a very nice strength rating for a center build. The vertical, super high vertical, 75 vertical for pogo stick on gold, and for the elite standing contact dunks. And we'll put the remaining points on our stamina. Now somewhere I have some points left. Yes, here the acceleration. I decided to also upgrade my acceleration for especially for cuts, and if I have the ball in my hands, here you get big driver with 48 acceleration. So let's put that up. So as you can see, a very offensive heavy center build. However, currently I'm number 1 on my list when it comes to the blocks in the rack. I average like 2.1 blocks per game, and I played almost only on this build this season. And additionally, I am number 1 on the rebounding list with 16 rebounds per game. So you can definitely rebound with this build, and you can definitely also protect the rim with this build. The one thing that you can't do is, of course, here play the passing lanes. However, I think that if you're not that heavy when it comes to playing the passing lane, and you're not the main pick and roll defender, I think it's not necessary, to be honest, on a center build, and it's extremely expensive. Here it's, I don't know why, but it's super expensive. Let's put down our mid-range, for example, to 82 to get the gold catch and shoot. Like, you can't even upgrade it to 60 where you would get a bronze interceptor. I understand if you want to tweak the build, go ahead. For example, I would not put the layup, driving layup down, but you could put down the post control, for example, but that's up to you. I decided that I want to test it and I want to build like this. So, and I promise you, I will show you a couple of clips also. Those are the craziest clips I've ever made on a center build. Like, it's ridiculous what I can do with this build. So here we are. We have to upgrade our mid-range. That's the build. And now I will show you a couple of... no, first let's have a look at the shades of. Here it's Domantas Sabonis, Alperen Sengun, and Nikola Jokic. All of those three big men are very versatile and are very good playmakers also, and that's what I also appreciate about the build. So let's dive right into it. I will show you a couple of clips now. Yeah, and before we start, I want to show you also a couple of stats, or my stats on this build. As you can see here, very nice, very versatile, 15 points per game, almost 15 rebounds, almost 7 assists while shooting almost 60% from 3. And of course also, as I mentioned before, the 2.1 blocks per game, which is #1 on my list. Yeah, just a very nice build. I enjoy playing with this build a lot. And yeah, let's have a look at finishing first. So what I think is special about the build is that you have the ability also to score out of the post, especially in the rack. I think it's very useful since you really can abuse smaller defenders or defenders with yeah, low interior defense. As you can see here, combined with the super high layup rating, I get some very crazy animations with Hall of Fame Pro Touch also, of course. And yeah, I really like those post spins, and yeah, I'm able to, of course, just yeah, somehow get inside and then work from there. As you can see here, of course, also with gold drop stepper. If you know how to use it, I think this year it's definitely also very useful. Not a lot of people are using drop steps this year, only like super tall centers or post scorers, but I think it's definitely worth it. And here, this Nikola Jokic layup package is insane. Like, look, always this spin, and after that the floater. It's crazy how quick, how fast, how high also the layup package or the animation is, and it's basically unblockable. Look at that. Against 3 defenders, and here almost impossible to chase down the animation. So yeah, I like it, and I think it was definitely worth it to upgrade my driving layup. Of course, also here the standing dunks are, I think they are super nice, because at 90 you get the elite standing dunk animations, and yeah, we all know how broken the standing layup dunk meter is this year, and I think it's the best dunk animation in the game. The elite standing dunks are the best dunk animation in the game, in my opinion. So yeah, very good build if you want to finish inside effectively. Oh, look at that. Now let's have a look at shooting next, and to be honest, this was the most surprising, or for me the most surprising thing, how effectively I can shoot with this build from the mid-range, especially. Of course, 3-pointers, yeah, after the pop, it's nice, and I can definitely shoot with it, as you can see here, but also after driving inside or after the offensive rebound, of course, I can work out of the post here with post hop shots, with post fades, with post spins combined with mid-ranges, moving mid-range shots. Yes, just a super nice build, because it like the dragability with this build, as you can see here, and the spin shot from the mid-range. Like, you have to guard me. You have to guard me all over the court. You have to guard me inside. You have to guard me in the mid-range. You have to guard the pop. And I think that's the main role this year. If you play the center position, is that you are a threat after the pick and roll, or after the just after setting a screen on the pop, or of course on the roll. Here, as you can see, of course, I'm able to shoot from the elbow with this build. Here, after the offensive rebound, I just take the easy post hop shot. And those animations, to be honest, if you know how to time them, they are super easy to time. Here, those midi magician shots, midi magician or goal, it's super nice, super high. And I definitely think that I could also play 5v5 Pro with this build. I haven't tested it out yet. We'll try to do this soon. Yeah. So here you see another midi after the post spin. Just a very good build when it comes to shooting out of the mid-range and the three-pointer. So let's have a look at playmaking and ball handle. Ball handle on the center, yes. With my 60 ball handle, I'm able to dribble also with this build. As you can see here, the Hall of Fame break starter is super nice to have. Here the crazy pass behind my back or over my shoulder to the corner. And here I also tested dribbling on the open courts in the park. Explosive behind the back, side spins, step backs, all of those things I'm able to do with this build. And as you can see here, misdirection moves to the speed boost and a spin shot from the mid-range, from the corner. Yeah, just a super fun build also. And I decided that I don't want to make builds anymore which are maybe they are only comp, let's say it like that, or the meta. Let's say this build definitely is playable on Pro and 5v5, but of course, if you want to make a pure rebounding, shooting, dunking build, then this build can do more. Let's say it like that. Yeah, and here you see the crazy pass after the offensive rebound. You really feel like Nikola Jokic with this build, yeah, because how useful you are all over the court. You can dribble, you can dunk, you can of course create your own shot also, and I think that's very special. 4 people guarding me, and silver unpluckable is very useful if you have the ball in the post. So a very nice build. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and see you next time. Bye guys. May the force be with you. Baby.